one more time?
Starr Mazer, brought to you by John Robert Matz.
I'm not getting nearly enough of John Robert Matz's like amazing facial.
Imagine where you are as you're playing it because I can't hear anything. I'm just like trying to gauge by your facial expressions where the wrong piece. Great.
You wouldn't know it to look at you either, because you're just kind of like, yeah,
look what I did. Look at the awesome thing I did.
Check this out.
Oh yeah. This is the power of your mind.
Thank you so much.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! I need to know what he's saying. Oh no! Oh!
Rafa stands up in applause. Jacob Renell wipes a tear.
There he is. He's
Fuzzy is
back. Oh my god! I want to hear what he's going to say.
Fuzzy's always ready.
Start over. You were going to say something really cool, and then it froze. So what were you going to say?
Yeah, I was just going to say thank you guys very, very much. Thank you, everyone on the stream. Glad you all like it. It was a blast to write, and I want to especially thank my co-conspirator, the fantastic Michaela Noctegal, for doing all of the just absolutely rad violin stuff that you hear there. She is amazing and is incredibly talented, and it would not have been the same track without her.
I have a question. Is there ever
Yes,
going
sir.
to be some kind of like video appearance? Do you think of this? Are we going to be able to see some kind of thing?
Absolutely. I sent it to you. It's all there. So when you guys get it up, it'll probably be on the Starr Mazer, one of the transmissions from the YouTubes.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a thing. I think it's a thing for real. Can I get that back?
Yeah, I mean,
it's really ridiculous. It's really ridiculous.
It's really ridiculously cool, is what it is. So I'd like to point out, and I was pointing this out while we were playing, and everybody was like freaking out again. It's important to note that this is not the song that we hired John Robert Matz. These are not the in-game musics. Like, we went to dudes and we're like, hey dudes, do you want to put together a remix of our theme for release during the Kickstarter and then on the Themix album, which of course this will be on, and because you guys made that happen with the $100,000 goal, which is great. But this is just, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna mean it from the heart. This is just some shit brother put together. This isn't even the like, we're going to spend 2 months working on it. He's just kind of like, I'm making music. Make some music. And this is what came out. I cannot imagine what's going to happen the minute we go like full bore.
Oh, this is something I did in my free time. There you go. That's fine.
I just did a thing. Whatever. John Robert Matz, absolute badass. Absolute whatever badass. The best.
Well, you know, I learned from the best. I've got the lamp back there. There it is.
Nope.
So,
he's got a lamp back there, so we got a
lamp.
Yes.
Lamp.
Yeah.
The essential
thing to have, right?
Yeah. It's the greatest. We have people here. Come on in.
Hey.
We're going to all invade.
I don't know if this is actually the
This
right
is-
box.
this is
'cause I can't
Andy.
myself.
There's a thing in there.
What is this?
It might be sex toys, but it's probably UV.
Andy plays Slimo, by the way. This is Andy, along with a bunch of other characters. We also have other people who are going to bring in a moment, but we are now filling the entirety of the screen. You heard like badass. Oh, that's your badass name.
Yeah, I wish I had a
And it's sharpened to 7 degrees.
What is? Why is there a box? I don't. This is incredible. Why do we have a box in the middle of the room? There's a box being opened in the middle of the room.
I think we're gonna give some stuff away.
We're gonna give stuff away.
Maybe.
Give stuff away.
Again, this could be
Dragon
body.
dildo. Whatever's in the box.
It's a dragon dildo, like
Oh, it's totally there.
What?
So it's just all yours to do with as you please give away.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna close this. We're gonna do it.
I'm assuming there are going to be some street passes here. So.
Oh yeah, you'll get mine. Mine's the other. Yeah.
Mine's
So it's great.
this way.
So we got a cool thing. We're gonna give away this whole box.
Yeah.
What?
I know.
I'm blown up and away. So we have some cool stuff to give away tonight, guys. You guys who stuck around for 14 hours left, you guys are gonna win. But before we do that, let's introduce. Oh yeah,
I'm worried about it.
we got other guests, but one of them is in the bathroom, so we're gonna hold off on the introduction of other guests. But let's ask questions, John Robert Matz, see if we can get through that. And we're gonna do the introductions. Don't worry, it's fine. But we're in this is John Robert Matz's moment. Not like he didn't have just now 8 moments to just like feel completely bad. So here's the thing, guys.
Sorry.
I just want to bring this to you. These guys weren't here for John Robert Matz's music. Should we play it again? No.
Yes.
We should. No, of course we should. But The show. She's running over. Vanessa is.
The night is young.
Yeah,
and we will have opportunities
so
to
many
carry it
other
again.
amazing things to do, guys. Sorry.
it's great. So let's everybody ask if you have questions, please. Let's ask John Robert Matz these questions. Let's refrain from the "Will you make a baby in me?" questions because we all have those questions, and if we all just spam that, it's not going to work. So
But I might.
you might. Steve, why don't you come in? Let's
Where do
everybody.
I go?
This is
Where
Steve
can I
Snowy,
be?
everyone. Oh yeah, because Chris is actually leaving. Do you want to
Oh,
leave? Do you want to
sure.
exit gracefully now, as being replaced by?
gracefully now.
Trent Miller calling.
There's a wild Trin Miller.
Which is like Avon. Yeah, bye,
Just
Trent.
fucking click
hang
it.
up on that.
Go away.
Go away.
You don't even know. Nope, no more Steve. So Chris, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having
Tell
me.
everybody again who you are.
My name is Chris. I work at Undead Labs. You should check us out. But first, you should play the hell out of this game when it comes out. You should support it, tell all your friends, and hit the next stretch goal.
Yeah, please.
The next
Right.
3 stretch
We
goals.
got 14
All the
hours,
stretch
guys. 14, and we can make this happen for absolute sure. We have consoles to hit. We have the 3DS, which man, we need to do that. That's
I
the
know.
thing we need to do.
I
We
know. I brought mine just
Yeah.
to make
to
you
keep
a
it
little
up.
sadder.
Yeah. So this is what's gonna happen. We hit the stretch goal in the 14 hours. We hit the 3DS stretch goal. YouTube channel will have a 10-hour cut of John Robert Matz's Starr Mazer Star Wolf theme. 10-hour cut on YouTube. 10-hour
Oh, God.
cut. It's okay, John. You don't have to do anything. I'm just gonna copy pasta for an hour. It'll be
Fair
fine.
enough, fair enough.
Okay, Kevin Rockagat says, John Robert Matz, where'd you get the lamp in the background? It's awesome in the biblical sense of the word.
Thank you. I've had it for a very long time. It's been part of the family, you know. I figured I just, was there. This lamp looks real stupid. But then I saw, that Cheap Dinosaurs had the lamp
Yeah.
thing nailed. So I was like, oh, you know what? It's going to stay there.
Yeah.
And I thought I'd just lampshade it. Except,
Nice.
ironically, it has no lampshade. So I don't know. Maybe lampshading the lamp wasn't such a good idea. But, that's how it goes.
Does the lamp have a name?
I call it Frederick.
Okay.
Frederick the avuncular lamp. Question, John, why? Triptide asks, why? Why? Why lending your talent to Starr Mazer? Like, so much just for us?
Exactly, just for you.
Yeah.
You're the people that I want to make happy with notes on a page or in a computer. If through my musical talent, my amazing gift note, if I can make you guys happy, if I can make you enjoy something, feel something, then I'm doing my job. And Starr Mazer looks absolutely fantastic. For the first time I saw the trailer, I think Don showed me like on an iPhone at Indiecade,
yeah.
like a year ago. I was super keen on that. I've always loved point and click adventure games, and seeing that mashed up with a really cool looking side-scrolling shmup. It's really a neat thing, I think, and so naturally I want to be a part of it. And then I found out everyone else amazing was part of this too. So
Actually, I think you're leaving out the part. I know you don't want to embarrass people, but you're leaving out the part that for a time you worked with somebody else in this room that made it so that you absolutely needed to work on Starr Mazer because you found out he was involved with it and you totally love working with him. And his name is Brian Lewis.
True.
What?
I'm a huge. Okay, so yeah, I know I'm a massive fan of the Gamers films. What funny you're doing can we say what it is? It's Long Rider. Can I say what it is yet?
Go for it. Go for it.
So we did a fantastic video promo for Westerado, which is coming out very soon, and it's amazing. And Brian plays the lead character. And so when I found out we were working with him on that, I just kind of like flipped. It was like, oh, this is gonna be great, And so getting to kind of write stuff for your smoldering gaze as you look at as a cowboy, doing the classic Clint Eastwood stuff was great. Give you a theme and then warp it, and it's going to be a fun video, guys. And I can't wait to share some of that music with you. But no, so I was super psyched when I found out that you were also going to voice our protagonist here. That's going to be fun.
Thanks,
So
John.
I want to ask two questions. I'm going to combine two questions. Questions are just whipping by, and I gotta get to them.
Yeah.
They're going so fast. I'm going to combine two questions. The first one and the second one kind of work together. I'm going to make the second one first because it kind of leads into the first one if you think about it non-chronologically. How did you come about the project? Was it through Starr Mazer? Did Don come to you directly, number one, which you kind of answered, but we'll answer again. And the second one is, once you had the project, what was your inspiration to make such an incredible piece? What's really funny about this, guys, before we go too much farther, is he's actually watching us from over there. I'm doing all these motions at him, but it's actually just to you because he's seeing us from over there. Hi, John. Okay, so.
Yeah, it's great. I'm making eye contact, not with you, Don, because that would be here.
Yeah.
But I'm actually making eye contact with
We both are doing we're doing, in wrestling, we'll call that the work. We're doing the work. This is kayfabe, everybody. We're upholding kayfabe successfully, WWE, all the way. So continue.
So what was the question? Oh, yes. What was the question? It was.
How did you come about the project? Did you come across it on Kickstarter and randomly ask a guy, or did Don Thacker come to you? And then that should lead into, once you had the bit, and though this isn't your actual gig here, once you were going to do this gig, what was your inspiration to make such incredible music? Bye, Chris. Thank you very much.
Very nice meeting you.
Bye, Chris.
Bye, Chris.
I got asked by Don. I worked on some stuff with Don, and Don said, you know, we'd really love to have you on this. And I'd seen the stuff before and was super excited when I found out that they could use me. I was absolutely thrilled, and that's kind of how that came about. So blame the guy in the Mohawk there for that. And I am super pleased and proud to be part of this. But as far as inspiration, man, like I don't generally do like retro chiptune sorts of things, but I like taking that sort of stuff and then turning it into something completely different. And so, like doing orchestral stuff like this is kind of one of my favorites. And so, I guess inspirations would be things like, you know, I guess you could probably say like John Williams and a little bit more than a little bit of like Jerry Goldsmith and you know, some James Horner and stuff like that, plus a sprinkling of a little bit of Zimmer maybe, you know, and some other things on top of that. I guess I wanted to make Starr Mazer, I wanted to make the score, for this thing, I wanted to make the main theme for Starr Mazer feel like it was the main theme for like a big budget Hollywood like sci-fi film from like 1987.
Yeah.
Like something like that. Like Last Starfighter or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, kind of bring a little bit of that really kind of like orchestral, you know, heavy orchestral writing, some synthesizers layered in over top for some stuff, and I don't know. I think it worked out okay.
Yeah. Okay. Kinda. You could have done better.
Oh, yeah.
I think. No,
a little bit.
You know, it's real.
Did you do a spit take?
Like,
So thank you. That was incredible. Thank you so much for being on.
Can
Yes.
Okay, John, I want to really thank you for, because Don gave me, Don gave me the, you know, what you had put together for Westerado.
Sorry,
and it was really, really helpful to kind of like get into that mood and get into that vibe and really get into that headspace. And